Here we go, come with me. There's a world out there that we should see. Take my hand, close your eyes. With you right here, I'm a rocketeer. Let's fly. Here we go.
What's up, guys? It's RAVENOUS KELLS, as you can tell by that new fucking sexy intro, right? Yeah, it's almost like a mini edit, but I am like addicted to that song, and I know Bala24 hates it, but I love it. So, wow, you guys are asking me such amazing questions, and I love them. So, you guys are probably wondering, how do I, keep track of all these? Because you guys left 72 comments before I even started replying to you guys. So what I do is I read through every comment once, and then I go back again and individually read them again and reply to all of you individually. And then when I'm ready to record for the next episode, on a piece of paper I write in order. I look for the most easy question to answer, and then I go from the easiest questions to the hardest questions, and I also do the most relevant questions. So, for example, if somebody asked me something similar to what somebody else asked me, I'd, look for their comment or question, and I would write it down and write their names down, and I would just put it in order and, organize myself, kind of like an essay almost, because I like to write essays, and I know that's weird, but that's my strongest subject, writing. So, what I'm going to be doing is I am going to always be saying the name of who asked me the question, because it's important that you guys know who's asking me this, and so that, it's nice to say your names. Wow, that sounded so sexual, but but I am going to be answering the hardest questions last. So it gets, it's easy in the beginning, it's all for fun, and then at the end it gets a little bit more serious. So, you don't have to stick around to hear my most serious side if you're just looking for some laughs or whatever. But this is how it's gonna go, guys. So here we go. First question, asked by CTRS23 and Sergio Rocks 61. Why did you start a YouTube, and what made you want to start one? Well, I got Black Ops in November, even though that wasn't my first Black Ops, but I've been playing World at War for fun, just with friends, and then when Black Ops came out, I got excited, really excited, and then a couple of my friends, started showing me videos a while ago of people sniping and making montages, and at this point, I was actually pretty interested in editing, so I figured why not edit something that I like to do, So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna start a YouTube account, because it seems like it would be a fun hobby to start, even though, I probably wasn't sure what I was getting myself into. I originally wasn't planning to do any commentaries, but a friend inspired me to do one. Well, not inspired me, but just told me to try it out, and I was like, fine, even though I thought it was weird talking to myself, but I'm doing that right now, but not really, because you guys are listening. So that's why I started YouTube, because I thought that it would be fun to incorporate a hobby of mine into something that I can just practice editing with. But then, my reason changed as of now. I like continuing my YouTube account because of you guys. I really like interacting with people, and I'm trying to make a difference on YouTube with some of the commentaries that I talk about, and maybe some guys that are out there, not just guys, I mean in general, guys, okay, yeah, you get that, but in general, I want to, make people happy, and I want them to be relaxed and just maybe get something out of my video after watching. And some of my subs actually told me, I've inspired them, and that's what really makes me continue. You're a cunt, you're a cunt, you're a cunt, you're a continuing inspiration. South Park, gotta love that stuff. Alright, next one. Asked by Dead Angel Living. What a contradicting username, but really cool. How do I feel about people who do this for money, so YouTube? And he said, for example, White Boy. I personally never watched any of his videos, and I'm not going to, because I don't really care for him, but People who do this for money, I guess that's fine. That's what they want to do. I personally do it for fun, and it's a hobby, like I said. But if someone's doing it for money, even like when they first start out, they might think, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this for money and I'm gonna get big or whatever. Then that's okay. That's their that's what they want to do. And for the people who subscribe to those people or watch their videos, then I guess they're the type of subs who want to watch someone who is more on a sophisticated level, I would say. You know, some like business like people, or people who, I don't know. I guess for those who watch smaller channels or people who don't do it for money, the subs that watch those people are subs who just like to, you know, look for things that make them happy and not so serious. I mean, it is serious, but I mean, like, not serious on the level where they just want to, you know, get famous or whatever. Because I don't know if White Boy would be responding to your comments like I do, or maybe he does. I don't know. I've never watched his stuff, but people who do it for money, go ahead. I mean, we have to survive in this world, so if you can make money off of a hobby that you really like people who play basketball professionally, then yeah, it's fine. So, you know, YouTube for money isn't for everyone, and it is for some people. So, X Frozen Sick Monster and Easy E3 for Life asked, why COD, and do I play any other FPS games? Well, COD because that was the first Xbox game that I was introduced to. First Xbox game. So I have played other consoles, but I play COD because of the multiplayer, and I enjoy playing it, even though it's repetitive, because, you know, you just get in a lobby and then you go find people and you go play together. That's what she said. And I like COD. I like to play COD mainly because of the people that I know, and it is a predominantly most bot game, you know. So it's like if I were to play any other game, FPS games, I don't know, like Halo, I'm not into it, even though it's big and all. It's not. I'm just not into it because it's way too cartoony. And guys, if I might have to separate this into 2 commentaries because you guys asked a lot of questions, so I'm gonna have to answer other questions in episode 4. Sorry. Alright, so yeah, any other FPS games? No, actually not really, because I'm kind of addicted to COD right now, still in the phase, especially since they keep making new ones. You know, Modern Warfare 3 is coming out, so yeah. Alright. X Scraz and Wookie Toki cute, asked me what was my first video game. My very first video game was on the Nintendo 64 Pokemon Stadium. I was so addicted to that, and I also played 007 Nightfire, I believe, or no, Nightfire. It was so fun. So that actually was my first shooter game. It was so fun. I had so much fun playing that. Next question, the gamer guy asked, where did I discover sniping? And UTX Diamond asked, why take down the sniping road? So I discovered sniping in Black Ops. That's where I first started sniping. And I took the sniping road because after playing World at War, the, you know, ray guns, it was, I wouldn't say it was too easy, but for me personally, I got a little bit bored. And so I decided to try something more challenging, and I found that sniping was a lot more rewarding every time I got 1 kill rather than like a spray with the Galil or something. So that's why I took the sniping road and stuck with it. Alright. Lokit13. Yeah, I'm gonna call you that. If I could have my own theme song for life, what would it be? My own theme song? I would have to say is the Fun Song by SpongeBob. F is for fun, so do stuff together. U is for you and me. And it's for anywhere, anytime at all, down in the deep blue sea. Because I am all about friends and fun. And, you know, I'd like to be anywhere in the world and make friends, even if it's through YouTube, because I'm pretty sure every single one of you guys are from somewhere different. So that would be my theme song because it really describes me. Alright, I Likey asked me if I could sit down and talk to anyone in the world, who would it be? Oh my god, that's really hard because there are so many amazing people out there in the world. And I don't think I can really answer this one person, because that's not fair. That's really not fair. So I would actually just reverse your question and say, if I could talk to everybody in the world, it would be with everybody. Shady Cash asked, if I could go anywhere in the world, where would I go? I would like to go to some place quiet, less buildings, more trees and nature, flower, animals, and maybe a few humans here and there. I'm not trying to say I want to be isolated, but that's where I'd like to be, somewhere really quiet, and I don't know of a place like that yet. Maybe somewhere like in a park. I don't know. But if you're talking about a country, I would actually like to go to a very poor country, somewhere that most people wouldn't visit because it's not as beautiful or as amazing as other countries. And I'm not going to name any countries that are poor, because I'm pretty sure we all know which ones are and which ones are pretty unfortunate. So I would like to visit those countries. Alright guys, I'm going to have to stop it here. Please leave more comments below, and episode 4 will be continued of the questions that I got from episode 2. Thank you for all your wonderful questions. So the next series, the questions are going to be a bit more serious. So this was just the fun part. So stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching.